I think one of the most beneficial things I could ever do or ever start doing is healing my relationship with my voice. Like, I probably don't even know the scope of what healing my voice and healing my relationship with my voice is going to do for me in the long run and in the long term. So if you've been following me for a while, or if you know some of my story, I grew up where I was kind of sort of, well, not kind of sort of, I was afraid to voice my emotions, to say what I thought, to voice anything really. And when I began my healing journey, I became even more afraid of and became extremely critical of my voice, about what people would think about what I was saying, how I was saying it. Like when my grandmother was in and out of the hospital, I had a cousin, we were visiting, and I had a cousin literally tell me that they hated the way that I talked. And granted, they apologized for what they said, but in the heat of the moment, it cut deep. And it made me extremely self-conscious about my voice, about how I spoke. But healing my voice and healing my relationship with my voice has been, and honestly, has been a really big thing. And I legit am in the beginning stages of healing my voice and healing my relationship with my voice, which is why you guys see me posting a lot more videos, and why you guys see me sharing or doing things that I never did before. Like, I used to have people and even exes tell me that I sounded like a nerd, or I sounded white, or I talked like I was white, just because I spoke the way that I do, or I speak the way that I do. But healing my voice and being comfortable with speaking is a it's it's a very uncomfortable thing, and you guys are literally seeing it live and in person. But it's also a very liberating thing. And coming from someone who has their Mercury and Capricorn, which rolls the devil card in tarot, which if you study tarot in the meaning of the devil tarot card, you would know that the devil card really is just a self-imposed prison. Like, I used to be so freaking afraid to record videos. I used to be so nervous. I used to get filled with so much anxiety about posting videos, about what I was going to say, how I was going to say it. Like, I would be extremely overcritical of myself, of my voice. And now I just be on here. I don't even be caring if I mispronounce a word. Y'all know what I meant. But to see that growth in such a short time, and it's wild. It's mind-blowing, and it kind of sort of makes me emotional, because again, there was a point in time where I wouldn't even say shit, where I wouldn't share the knowledge that I have or that I hold within myself. And yeah, there are some things that I may need some work on, and I'm working on them, but it's just like, this journey is wild. Like, Miss K, my mentor, said it best, that having heavy Saturn placements, especially well, for me, especially in Mercury, Saturn's asking me to face my fear of to face my fear about speaking and about my voice. And once I overcome that fear, once I face that fear, fight that fear and overcome it, beat shit out of it, tell that shit to leave, is when Saturn pours out blessings. And I thank Miss Kim for teaching me that Saturn can be a very benefic planet. But first you have to go through the hard work. First you have to go through the grit, the mud, and build the discipline up.